Are you having trouble?
We just can't see her. There.
Okay, it says it's live streaming now.
Yep,
Okay.
I received that notification as well. Okay. So we had 5 applicants that submitted all of the requested documents. As a committee, the consensus was we don't necessarily feel like we have any candidates that are really meeting the qualifications that we're looking for. And so we don't feel like it's appropriate to move on to any interview stage at this time. Following some discussion, we feel that perhaps we need to reconsider this combined position right now. The discussion was, we feel all along we've been saying the auditor and the administrator are the 2 jobs that seem to fit best together. However, the reality of finding somebody with county government experience and then expecting them to come in and be able to do the administrator part of it and delegate tasks and restructure is probably, we're probably looking for a unicorn. And so it might be really difficult to find that person. We discussed whether we felt it was appropriate to re-advertise as the combined administrator auditor again. And after some discussion, the consensus was that the committee is recommending to the commission to simply advertise for an auditor right now. Perhaps we feel that that administrator role is something that we can either look at during the budget time. Maybe we want to consider adding it when we are working on budgets, so it's just a separate function altogether. Or we look at later on combining it with a department head role and perhaps just looking at the positions that we have. But it's just looking for a lot probably to find somebody who knows and understands county government and has all the skill set that we're looking for the auditor, because we know that that's such a hub position and that the work that's being done in that office, we really have to find somebody who has that correct skill set as well. So it's unfortunate, and we didn't want to lose any more time, knowing that as a commission you don't meet again until May 2nd, I think is our next scheduled meeting. So we just felt like we needed to bring this back to the commission as soon as possible. So that, I guess, to summarize, the committee feels the recommendation to the commission is to re-advertise the position, remove the administrator portion, and look for an auditor right now.
Sounds good.
And then I stressed that I'd like to see it in, and she mentioned it in our budget for an administrator. So if things change and moving forward, we can go have that ability. So, and that's at budget time, so.
Yeah, we need a motion for that too, don't we?
Yeah, I would say you should have a motion for it, correct?
I would make the motion that we move forward and advertise solely for an auditor at this time.
Okay, we have a motion or a second.
Second.
Any further discussion? No, we'll call for the vote. Amy?
Yes.
Mary?
Yes.
Chrissy?
Yeah.
Myself, yes, motion carried. Anything else you need?
No, I will move ahead. If I have your authorization, then I will go ahead and post that again. As far as posting that, do you want me to do the same thing that I did for the administrator auditor role, or the jobs HQ that is quite an investment. But again, the auditor is a pretty big job that we're looking to fill. So do you want me to go ahead with the jobs HQ ad again?
Did we have a price on their salary?
Yeah, let me pull up that jobs HQ quote again, just so you have an idea. Give me 1 second, please.
But do we have a set for just the sole auditor? I mean, that's gonna change.
Yep.
Are you talking salary?
Right.
That'll change, yeah, yeah.
Correct. Yep.
That was asking.
Are you gonna put that in the job description or the ad, the salary?
Yeah, what I would do is just use the salary range that we already have established, right, for the position that Kris holds right now. Yep,
Yep.
we'll just go back to what we have there. Yep. I'm not finding this at a quick glance. Give me a second and I'll search on my laptop here.
You want it?
Well, I was just gonna say, Tanya, I thought that when we did that jobs HQ, maybe I'm remembering this wrong, but I thought that they would pull up any ad we had, any job vacancy we had that we wanted advertised for a certain period of time. I thought that was included in our price, or did I misunderstand that?
So I understand.
Yeah, you're thinking of the other one, you're thinking of HireClick.
Oh,
So that was so we do still have access to HireClick and we can post it out there, but the Jobs HQ one, I just pulled it up right now. It's right around, it's gonna be right around 2,200, 2,300.
Did you get a lot of responses out of it for the administrator deal?
Yeah, I guess, you know, as I said, I had 19 total. And yeah, the vast majority of them came through Jobs HQ. However, that's also the ones that didn't always submit everything we were looking for, you know? So it does generate a lot of interest. It casts a much wider net because it's a regional sort of thing, you know? So it's all up and down the valley. It's all of the Grand Forks area, Fargo area. It's definitely a Red River Valley sort of recruitment tool. Definitely more. Go ahead.
sorry, I guess I felt for an administrator position, we did need to reach out that far. I don't know if I feel that we need to reach out that far for the auditor, because I think we're gonna be drawing more from a local pool for the auditor position. I don't know how you guys feel, but I don't know if somebody's gonna move here from Fargo or, you know, far away to come up for an auditor position. Maybe they will.
Of those 5 serious ones, were there any out of the area? I know.
Yeah, there was,
One that was a couple hours away.
I kind of feel the paper, you know, if local paper, Grand Forks Herald, like those type of, because yes, casting a net and having 19, but gosh, it's pretty sad when the quality isn't there. I mean, you were even saying they didn't complete all the requirements. That's a lot of money
right.
to be spending for not getting.
Quality.
What's that, is it job MD, ND that we use?
Indeed.
ND or
Or
what
are
is
you
it?
talking Indeed?
so,
Yeah,
no, this is,
no, but did we have it posted on that?
no, so see, this is Jobs HQ is actually that's like the brand, if you will, of the classified ads for the Grand Forks Herald and the Fargo Forum. So that includes like Fargo Forum, Grand Forks Herald, and all the digital print. You know, so if you wanted just digital, I'm looking back at my emails from them. A previous ad or a quote that we had received from them, if we just want the digital version, it's about probably closer to $1,000. When you add the print, it bumps it up to between $2,000 and $2,500.
Do the digital?
I'd be okay with doing the digital there and then do, our local newspapers for print. You know, Grafton Record, Walsh County Press.
Grand Forks Herald.
That's part of Jobs
That's part of
HQ,
Oh,
but I mean, that's up to you guys, I don't know,
No, I
I mean, it's going to be a lot of money.
These 5 serious ones, you'll email them back and tell them about the change?
I will, yep. I will reach out to all 5 of those. I'll reach out to all of the candidates and let them know that we're not filling it as advertised. I will also offer, particularly for those 5 that we screened, I guess if they wish to submit their, you know, applications into the new pool, I will accept them as I've received them already, if they wish to do that, knowing that they've gone through the effort, I guess, if you're okay with that.
Yeah.
Or when you're gonna set a timeline, Tanya?
Yep. What kind of timeline do you like? I mean, I typically like to say, you know, 2 weeks. I know that we are, you know, we don't have an auditor as of, you know, the end of next week. So what sort of timeline would you like me to put in? May 5th would be a 2-week time period if I posted immediately today.
I think so. That's it.
I'm thinking May 5th as well, 2 weeks, I mean, it'll probably go in the paper only 1 week in some of them, right, but I don't know if we've missed deadline,
Well,
but it'll be digital.
you talked about having the committee stay the same people that in the committee that we just formed here. So that at least give us that, if we end line on the 5th, that'll give us that week to interview them, and then we could do it, if we hired somebody, we could have them at the next commission meeting.
Oh, you're very
Oh, wow.
confident today.
Yeah, well, some of them might have to give a 2-week notice to their current
Yeah,
employer.
but we still have them hired, and they'd have 2 weeks, but, you know.
Great plan, Ernie.
If the deadline is here, this will give the week for interviews.
Week of May 8th, yeah.
Yeah, and here's our committee meeting. And I know we gotta get.
To announce who,
Yeah, just
you don't mean for them to start.
No, no,
Okay.
no, no.
I thought you meant for them to start.
No, but at least,
Oh,
no,
wow.
we've been enough of this, we know that everybody wants 2 weeks, but at least so our timeline and we can move forward.
Yeah, I think May 5th sounds good.
Are our papers covered in terms of our local counties? I mean, our paper, trying to think what Lisa does for advertising, like, I know the Record goes to, but I'm just thinking of some outlying local counties.
Well, I think we should do the Tri-County Sun, that's Fordville area.
Cavalier
Record.
Langdon.
Wouldn't hurt to do Cavalier Langdon up in that area, you know, maybe we'll pull from there, but again, I don't know.
Yeah, what costs would be, but I guess, Tanya, I would say let's try to make sure we're getting print.
Okay,
Local,
that sounds good. Yep, I'll cover all of the local print publications, the Press, the Record, Tri-County Sun, Cavalier Chronicle. I believe Drayton had a publication. Pembina might have a publication still. Yeah, I will cast that net wide in terms of local print options.
Yeah. Sure. Anything else?
And then I will put a deadline of May 5th. That's what you decided on, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. I don't believe I need any further details, I don't think, from the commission.
And I guess I mentioned it here, but you said because it's an auditor, and it's a little bigger job, you just wanted to keep this committee formed to do the interviews and everything again, right? So the commission knows.
Yeah, I guess I personally feel that that committee that you delegated is still going to be really valuable. So
Yeah.
because that auditor role is a hub, you know, hub sort of position in county government, I think it's still great to get the feedback from those committee members that we identified.
Very good. We got everything?
I believe so.
Thanks, everybody, for coming back in such a quick order.
Yeah.
All right, we'll adjourn.
Thank you, Tanya.
Thanks, Sonia.
Okay,
Thanks, Tanya.
thank you. Mhm.
Yeah.
Thanks, Al. Thanks, Ron.
Thanks.
Kelly, good to see you.
That.
have a good weekend, everyone.